All right, first business is the bill.
Well, it's time to look at the old patch truck. We bought it, we used to be working in 2008.
The last truck we bought was the oil truck, the distributor.
Distributor. This is the patching truck that keeps those patched up. And there's also a manufacturer in Texas. We didn't go there last time just because their heat on, for their heat, they can use propane. And this is all electrical, and so we have no issues with this thing whatsoever. It's to the electrical side.
So you plug that truck in the evenings, and then
They love that truck. And I mean, that makes it come, whatever the ambient temperature is outside, so even in the winter time, it's 25 degrees. And it'll be warm enough the next day. It's warm enough to plow enough. It looks, I mean, it looks nice and black.
but they don't. That truck's not heated off the 12 volt.
No, there's 220 that we plug in.
So it's just at night.
It's plugged in during the, I don't know. And this, and the comp bid is already bid done because it was off that source well, which is the national NJPA contracts, which is, so it's up to our, and all that stuff. Yeah. Now, right now, the truck we have, yeah, it's not a cheap truck, but, I mean, this is a truck we're looking at, just like the distributor, it's gonna be a 20-year truck, at least. It's a 2002. It's a manual shift.
And we bought it used,
And we bought it,
sold the old one to the city of Stafford.
yeah.
You guys ready for another one? So would we keep our old truck, or?
No, after we got this one, we would put this on purple waiver, she would try out this one buyer.
What would you think our estimated value was?
I would hope 30. When we bought that truck in 2008, we paid $87,000. It had 60,000 miles on it. It's now at 197,000. This truck, I mean, it's all right. If we didn't have this, and we didn't patch all of it on, I would be sick.
So you basically just have one for each patches all winter, or all year,
Pretty much, I mean,
and then during the summer when it's hotter, you have another truck to move out, or is this?
no,
just
this
the
is
same
pretty
truck?
much, I mean, once, you know, there's times when we could probably use it out of the truck, but not very often. We used to have where we got one truck and a trailer on it, a little fire truck, and we never did have to use it. Even as bad as winter we have now, we have to cut out pretty lot. Some of the issues we've had at home. Some of the moisture coming through some of the stuff.
Where the ditches sit full of water and then you
Yeah,
see yourself.
and they didn't quite get to the LA whatever that time. So it's the first time I've seen it happen. And I don't know, since we started all patching, we had to go redo it. And that's what they're doing right now.
I know there's a spot over there, old Charles Smith, where Little Hudson lives at, about a half a mile to the south. You know where the water sits on both sides of the road, and that road's a problem there all the time.
That's one where we dug it out, so we finally got it fixed,
Yeah.
hopefully. But it was, yeah, one winter, it blew up big.
So do you have that money in the budget?
We have $351,540.84 now, especially. And that price also depends on this chassis. I've had a price international, Kenworth, people, and they're all relatively close.
Looks like the truck itself is only 74,000.
Yeah, well, and
The rest of it's
Well, it's got tank, it's got the heat, and it's got lacquer, I mean, it's got a plate packer on it, it's got a plate packer.
It's a picture here.
It's a smooth packer,
That one?
okay, vibratore packer that smooths the patch out.
We used to call those jumping jacks.
No, the jumping jack, no, it's got a paddle foot on it, we've got a jumping jack. And that thing will wear you out, just, cause it's a pogo stick.
Yeah, when I run a lot of those on builder construction.
They would rather run the plate packer on their
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just comes.
Yeah, I just tell them.
Oh, it doesn't have
So-
the big jump?
No,
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 it's just-
it's got a smooth bottom and you just,
Now, are you gonna get any additional options?
yes, the ones, oh, okay. You have the deals? Okay, the ones I highlighted are the ones that I need to take off. But it would have the swing auger on it,
These trucks are all new?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know. How much do you usually transfer into that fund?
Just about whatever we can.
Yeah,
It wasn't as much last year as.
I mean, over a 5-year average, I guess. I'm not going to do it.
Thought I would like to.
So, I mean, if you bought this, I'm just going to quickly spend quite a bit, but then in just a year or so, you know.
We'll rotate some of that in there to snap that together.
Yeah.
And I don't anticipate buying anything else this year.
What do you think for next year?
I'd have to go look at the schedule. I know there's reserve this are coming. I don't think we're ready for another grade. I don't know if we're dump truck or maybe backhoe. No, probably not the backhoe.
But I'm in a dump truck, you're probably looking about a 30,000 or 35,000.
30 or 35,000? No. Longer, I mean, if you go with the new one, like the state has, you're talking less than 135,000. We guess. But that's what the snow plow, that's what the stainless steel spreader. If you look, saw our spreaders out here, when we're 20 years old, nobody else would have got that kind of life out here. We got to take care of it. The stainless steel spreader looks really great. It's safe.
But just for the, I mean, oh, we wouldn't have to buy a spreader.
No, you don't have to buy a spreader, you don't have to buy a spreader. I mean, you can take that off, deduct that off.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you usually, I mean, you'd buy a,
So you
buy a dump truck and
probably
then
$125,000.
with a brand new truck?
With a dump, that lot. And maybe 115. And that's, I know the last trucks that were price, it was 155,000. That was an upgraded truck, it wasn't a Freightliner, it was the Western Star, which is a better truck. Yeah, as soon as Tier 4 got there, nothing was cheap.
Do you guys have, you guys use the end dumps?
We have two of those. But we can't use them on roads because it's kind of the roads.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go one of them. So
No, you guys, you mainly just use them for that stockpile?
Yeah.
If you're running the water or where we get the stuff from?
If we're gonna stockpile it on our split, if we can, yeah, we'll haul some of it. We'll rock out into screens for the. Actually, we're all three days out. Stuff is wrong. All that touch issue. That haul, that's kind of. So it's by far cheaper for us to haul it on that stuff than it is to go with it.
How many dump trucks do you have?
5 trucks.
2 semis?
The semis are big enough, so they have to take all of it, so.
Yeah, you get 2 2 end-ups and then 2 tankers. Did you get that one tanker rigged up with spread water on the road?
So it's sure that we don't need to rip the reform some roads and down flat. Until we go on the roofs and get out of the houses. Get down the southwest road. Get that road. There's no nails in that dirt. There's no nails in that dirt, I guarantee you that. But there's quite a bit of overburden.
130, I'll be on it.
It should make a lot better.
It will be.
We did that with West Leesburg with some stuff for South of Staff. And they did a lot better.
So the truck that she quoted on, is that truck from Mark or is that?
Well, I brought the options.
Is that the change, the $196?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one do you have on that? Is that one that you picked or is that one she's?
That is the Kenworth that was on.
Is that on there because you told her that what was put on there? Or-
Well, and then I says, well, you know, can we do other options? And she says, yeah, I'll keep going. And I said, well, we also got international rockets. So that's one of those. Sitting around there, so we should price it. I think any of the cars, I mean,
Okay, we're choking on a gnat now.
For $196,000.
Swallowing the elephant, choking on a
as
gnat.
far as any warranty work, I mean, Peterbilt, Dunes would be closer. Other than that, it's gonna go to somebody which will have to go through.
The International and the Kenworth are both signed and the Peterbilt is.
I think Freightliner was the highest of the three of them.
And which one did you have on there?
Kenworth is what's on this bid.
Yes.
And that's basically the cheapest one.
No, the Kenworth was $73,995. The Peterbilt was $73,484, and the International was $71,115.
Well, it's time for
Well,
the
because
delivery
she had
for-
$575 for delivery, and we could go pick it up, she probably $75, I said, we can. I'm not gonna spend $500.
Now, where are they located?
Sorry.
Oh.
And that's another reason. I mean, we have problems, you try to get your parts instead of coming out of Texas and waiting.
So we need to take 575 off that bottom figure.
Yes.
Did you do that for me? So I'm just trying to figure out.
One and two, because we went through this month.
I know.
So what do you figure on the price now?
So,
Then depends
Peterbilt.
what truck you pick.
I'd say whatever truck Phil picks, I mean, I'm not,
let's just do the Peterbilt.
whatever you get.
What's
So, so the Peterbilt is $73,484. It will be,
No, that's delivered.
Is that a manual or?
No, that's not an transmission. We're putting a clutch in this battery for 1,000 miles.
And what's the truck you're saying?
That is a Peterbilt.
The Peterbilt.
Peterbilt chassis.
Is that
Oh, it's-
air brakes on it?
you want the model number?
Yeah, I'll look that one.
337.
And our old truck, we bought it in '08. So I mean, it's lasted us about 11 years. When we bought it, it had 70,000 miles on it.
60,
60,
58, yeah, 60,
and now it's got 190.
197.
So we put basically 135,000 miles on it. At 3 miles an hour. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, truck hours are more than miles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's single axle.
Yeah.
When our old dozer blows up out there, we don't want to buy another dozer, we can just hire somebody to push sand for us.
I thought we would probably just report this one for 46 months.
Because other than that, we really don't use it.
Sometimes taking down trees. The trees are too big. We usually take out trees with an excavator. As long as
Township stuff. So if you had one that you had to go to the township, you just have to hire it, that's how they do it.
yeah, it just depends on the I think it would be cheap enough to pay it.
I was looking at some tree jobs the other day, cut across down in the south end of the county. You know, when you drove me play around those bridges that were supposed to, I think it was a couple miles west of all the buildings on that road that bridge was on. Did you guys put those cones on there?
Yes. We're, if it ever dries up in our fires, it's foliage, we're gonna put it in.
So it won't be quite as big as the
Not-
hump.
Yeah, it's,
So what are you gonna do between now and then? That hole looks like it's about that big around.
well, like I told him, I said, we can pull the deck off it and have to drive around.
Well, I didn't know whether you could just
Yeah.
throw a piece of steel over it and throw some dirt on it. I don't know.
Because, I mean, most of the boards we have really rotten, they're just old. And I hate to put any metal deck on it or anything like that, because it's just,
I hate to tell you that swamp over there ain't gonna dry up this year.
well, probably not, and we may go do it anyway, because it's not got that much traffic on it.
Trying to wait or freeze.
Because it's some area that pumps up all the time, we pump the pipe and out ground. If you do too much, but you can also let it sell, put more traffic or something like that.
I'd be scared to take my semi over that old bridge there, just for as far as what a hump is. I'm trying to drag it on my trailer.
It's kind of like we know what it is.
The actual total for him, 94,274.
So 194.
Yeah, 194,274.
I can use some field ones
Oh.
by hand.
Is that you?
That's me correcting you. If I'd had a red pen, I would have used red.
Like Dick Smith taught me, so what's that tell you?
What's it?
I know.
He's hard of hearing. Do it.
Can you say something, check it?
You can. 1, 9, 4, 2, 7.
Oh, I need to allow Road and Bridge Department to purchase a new patching truck with a Peterbilt truck for $194,274.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to allow the road department to purchase a new patching truck, Peterbilt, for $194,274. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Forms part of the meeting tonight, if anybody's interested in something
I'm assuming if there's a tornado up on my house, you'll call me myself.
We'll be busy.
That's all I need to
We'll
know.
be busy saving the southwest corner of the county, because that's where they all start.
Well, really,
They do.
I've looked at
All the creek.
I hate hearing
a
trees.
text notification service.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
If people would sign, people sign up for it, to send out. You know,
Yeah.
most people have all this stuff on their phone now, but they don't always pay attention to it.
Yeah, we have weather alert on ours, which I have it off mine because Dodge City sends out weather alerts all the
Right,
time.
yes.
You know, yeah. If it was locally to Stafford County, it would send out a weather
Yeah.
alert.
And I keep that in mind.
I would
Well,
love
we used to have.
They have
AT
a,
or-
that. That
they
fills
have
out
a
the way
system.
that they do,
the
the fire department
department
does.
still does.
Okay,
But,
is that ADT?
and we tried to get everybody else on it, but that,
But it has a delay on it, doesn't it, Marshall?
It does have a little bit of a delay, yeah. I mean, because you actually put it in, you put in the time frame, and it's 30-minute increments, so I mean, like I sent one out the other day and said it at 4 o'clock, and end time is 4:30, so sometime between 4 and 4:30, depending on how busy the server is, is when it goes out. It's not an
So
instant
it's
deal.
held in queue until they get.
And there's some other ones out there that will do
There's some others that's too long.
Yeah,
it.
if it's
too
a
long.
tornado,
Every year we've
Right.
done it over.
So do you have AccuWeather on your phone? It'll send out alerts too. And it's not as often as Dodge City does.
yeah. I've done that.
I get
It'll tell
AccuWeather,
you when lightning's going.
and it'll, for your local area, it does it.
If-
I just figured out how to look at big eyes on my phone, so I'm gonna make it sense.
Next one happens, and then your email on your phone.
I know.
Then you'll
I
find it.
know. That's the
So
only
they
way
got
to
from
get
the
it
Department of
quick.
Commerce,
correct.
will never get a hold of you.
Haven't heard anything back.
No, I haven't either.
I was gonna hire Randy to start doing tutoring sessions with me.
It'll take
And then when he finally masters, he'll start doing selfies all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a selfie stick.
I'm gonna have to block him if he starts doing it.
When we were in New Orleans, I couldn't believe how many people I saw with those selfie sticks.
What'd be nice is if you could just hear the storm spotter, but you couldn't talk.
Oh, on the skinny.
That's where you know whether.
Yeah, that's
where you
very
can tell where the
true.
tornado was at.
I mean, as far as ours go, it's pretty, it's usually law enforcement, a few others, it's, used to be they call the fire department, they stop and do so much of that.
Well, they stopped.
Well,
I
you
mean,
can see some of the
there's
fire
there's
crews
got
go.
dangerous.
And
They got dangerous
They
to
got too
officers,
sporty
actually.
with it.
Well, yeah.
And there's
because
a storm
too many
spotter.
of them.
They were all-
If you had key people out of each fire department, it would be a different
They
story.
were running all
but They
over
would just
and-
page them on time, and there'd be, everybody who got a radio would be going out.
Yeah.
And then you're talking on this, you can't get,
It was,
The last time we also incurred a lot of expenses on fixing trucks because we got
Yes.
the caught in hailstorms.
Yes.
And so after that, we pretty much eliminated sending fire departments out.
if you had maybe one or two out of each department that you trusted to be responsible and stay out of it, and not try to get too close, it'd be a different story. But you just can't let, I found out, you just can't let anybody go. It's just not worth it.
And last year, we were very fast, twice, 2 or 3 times, maybe most.
A couple times. not
well, but it
even-
seems like your guys go different parts of the county too.
Yeah, they spread out.
Yeah, so that,
No, it's not. You don't need all people in places.
Normally, the directors would come out because they monitor down in the office, in the EOC building.
Yeah, somebody needs
Something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of times they can give us information before we get it from Dodge City.
That's real-time radar in there.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of on the lap where it overlaps out of Wichita and out of Dodge City. We're kind of in no man's land. People want to drive because they don't get it early enough. Well, sometimes we don't get it early enough either.
And Dodge City, they're getting better.
The dispatchers watch a lot of lifetime radar and down there too. And some of them get pretty good at telling where you got a bad area coming in. So,
But some of the, you just depend on the service you subscribe to. How long. So that's the delay with the higher cost.
It's like you get on your computer, whatever, you're not gonna have any service before you get it.
No.
It's gone.
No,
It's really quiet, right?
You may not have cell service.
Right.
Something that's something. emergency tow kit or tow bag or whatever you want to call it, of some sort that you can take with you. And this should have an old radio, some other things. Water for 3 days. Oh gosh, you have to have water for 3 days here. That's what they say.
You don't have very good neighbors with you.
Yeah, if I can get out 3 days, forget it. Don't worry.
We went and looked at the place where we talking about putting the in the lot, or south of the fire station, or fire building. We measured up, we probably put 150 foot, 5-foot building.
Is that where the school bus is, right?
Yes.
That's not what happened.
Yeah, then
I've heard a few people say.
I've had
As
several.
much ground as they own.
I've had several.
They got more
How many
ground than
bays,
county.
how many bays would that be? 6 bays?
Oh, we could probably, depend, I mean, we could probably double bays and some, you know,
Yeah.
like just one garage door to 2 deals. And then cut the cost of it. Like we could work on some of the costs. I just didn't know what kind of time I could do on this, this is something we want to proceed with. And try to get done with, or we're talking, you know, the planning stages or what. But I think if we're gonna take that space, we just want to use the whole space and put the building for that now, find it out.
Eventually you'll end up filling it.
I get that.
What do you have to do? Do you have a list of things you need for it?
Well, right now, we have two enclosed trailers that have emergency cots, blankets, hygiene kits, because, well, yeah, we have 2 of those. And a generator, and a light plant.
You talked about getting a trailer with kettles and propane.
Yeah, and that's something we could probably store down there, because we would use it, I mean, we would get some use out of it for our benefit. Yeah, I mean, it'd be easy to pull it or it would be back. I mean, I don't want my size to use.
But it would be nice to have an all-in-one deal to where if you had a emergency.
Yeah, because, well, like Barton County, Brad had their flood, and we got sitting in there, they drove it out. The road department, I could let it go, but they take it down there anyway, because emergency management, it's not a big deal.
It'd make a lot of difference on how many doors you put in, just how expensive it's going to be.
Yeah, and that's why I say is to do them, you know, single door days, do double doors, which probably is a little more expensive, but not quite as expensive as 2 doors. I don't think. We can do a lot of configurations. See.
Sliding doors or roll up doors?
Some double doors.
With manual, just roll the door open.
Yeah, I mean, there needs to be some sort of light. Oh, the end season.
I want another fog over.
Uh-oh.
I got it.
And I don't, you know, because right now that,
So when you say double door, you're talking like, put a 20-foot wide roll-up door in there to where you can
get two
back
back.
2 trailers in there?
That's what. Still, two garage doors.
You're not putting fire trucks in there or anything like
No,
that.
the biggest thing that when they put it in, we don't know that to do with all the command ambulance and some other. It sets outside this year.
But I think if we, and that was my part of it, was the fire department, we store all of Stafford County's extra fire equipment in the station up here. So if we can have a storage spot and move that, we can put the command unit in the fire station. Instead of having it sit outside. But right now, we've got, I mean, if you walk in there, every wall is lined with county and stuff that we have to put in storage. In between the trucks and sitting on the floor. So it would benefit the county to have one stall that we can store all that stuff and load it into.
With the trailer and Bobcat in there.
And yeah, we've got the trailer and Bobcat that can be put in there.
So you're talking 3 trailers now? You said 2 trailers, then you said a
The
trailer.
fire
and a
department
Bobcat?
has a trailer. that
And
is-
the, yeah, and the Bobcat.
It's not a Bobcat loader, it's a Bobcat utility truck.
Oh,
So you're talking close to 6 spots is what you need. Your light plant generator, 2 enclosed trailers, then it can take a spot for the fire department to be able to hang their gear, their excess gear, and then the Bobcat for the fire department. I mean, that's basically
And it
6
wouldn't
spots.
necessarily have to, I mean, it sits in the station in between trucks now.
Yeah.
The trailer sits outside and we've got a lock hitch on it.
We had this trailer stolen.
Yeah.
So that's what
Is this the maximum amount of food you have there?
that would pretty much take care of that stuff.
That's what Mr. Gregory told me to do, is to put it so basically.
It was just to around that where that power pole sits inside. It's so.
Oh, okay.
So basically, yeah, so if they got the personalized anywhere.
Then you put in a service door other than the garage doors
Yeah,
on the end.
I would think we would put one
Yeah.
up on the west end of that. We probably could, but it's not, I would, just because it's not a very good. So you can't monitor that very well.
Right.
It's on the west end of campus.
You almost have to have it on the front, somewhere, because on the west end, you don't have no monitor back behind that one salt shed area. You can't see nothing back there.
So are you
We
thinking,
can install some.
are you thinking 4 20-foot doors? That would basically give you 8 days.
Probably, and after talking to somebody that does these buildings, they can probably tell, I mean, they probably tell us, honestly. So we'll proceed to go that way, is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Probably.
Wire.
Are you gonna need shelves for your,
Well, we would probably go in there after the fact
Well,
and put some shelving.
Madonna's wanting to get rid of a bunch of shelving, that green heavy shelving and go
Oh,
back.
oh.
Would that work for them?
I would imagine for most portion of it, yes. He can move it.
Like coats and pants, do you guys hang that or fold it?
Well, right now, we don't have any extra gear. We bought gear just
She's
enough
talking
for the
about filling and stuff out.
fire department, but we have a lot of other equipment. We got a drain, we got
Yeah.
stuff that we got on the drain, can co-op. You know, right now, that's sitting just in the middle of the shop, and then there's air packs and stuff like that, and spare bottles and hand tools. There's, I could spend the day telling you what's sitting in the station. It needs to be. But we're actually in the process of going through all that stuff right now, getting rid of stuff that's been outdated that for some reason we held on to. Well,
Well, over in the area where you have the trucks now, don't you have a loft up there that's used for storage as well? I suppose it's full.
It's overflowing.
It has been for years. The little shed that I think it comes from up at Harold Fisher's, it's just a little sturdy built shed. Me and Phil looked at it, you couldn't step inside the building, it's full.
That's what it was a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it's,
Where's that at?
It's behind the fire station.
You open the door and it's
It's one of
stacked
the-
about that.
One of the sturdy little barn sheds
It's like
that-
Peppermint
for
Kids
utility, for your lawnmower, puts out in the backyard.
Yeah, you don't have to, I'm sure nobody knows what's in the back of it.
No, and that's what we're working on, going through everything, throwing stuff away and cleaning stuff up, getting rid of it. You know, and I actually thought that once we got something built, we could take that and put it down at the training facility for a little bit of storage down there, get it moved out of the way. We're working on cleaning up all that junk iron and stuff that's laid out up against the fence for 10 years right now. So,
Is there a fire truck parked back there?
they want.
you know,
You can deliver. You look kind of nice.
I had a few questions about that. What's that fire truck?
It's not there anymore.
It had been sold 3 or 4 years ago.
5 or 6 years ago. It's gone now.
Okay.
I made sure of that.
Did it take a new battery to get it started?
I put my battery in it and dumped some fuel in it and drove it to the person that owned his house. Parked it and left it.
expensive thing, the more doors you get on, the more expensive it will be. If you need storage, I mean, that's what you kind of need to plan on. If you need more storage. I mean,
Yeah, because
it won't be
doors
yours,
are not
it's
good, you lose some space if you have, for storage.
If you guys figure that,
You know, I don't know how much room there will be between the doors, but I mean, if you end up with 20 foot or 30 foot on one end of the building, then you're gonna basically designate for the fire storage, you know, like the cook.
Right.
I mean, instead of a big roll door, can you put like a double door, you know, 2 36-inch doors?
Oh, yeah, I would do that.
That would be
Yeah, and
cheaper
I
than
mean,
putting a roll-up
and
door.
really, we wouldn't necessarily have to have
Yeah.
just, you know, a double 36-inch opening door would be fine. We could get almost everything we needed in and out of there. And like I said, as far as the Bobcat and the trailer, we just lock the trailer up and it sits outside and we Bobcat inside.
I prefer the rooms where it keeps everything first. I mean, it's just better.
I think we need to move forward on,
Okay.
And some bids.
get it going.
I'll get some prices and
We'll just do minimal
As much,
electrical,
you won't need,
install.
you need minimal lighting.
Yeah, and there's power already right out there.
yeah, they're all matter also.
You need 220.
I would think so.
well, you guys.
But it does need to have power because like when most of that stuff that would have a battery.
Yeah.
Will you guys put concrete in that or just asphalt buildings or what?
I would, well, they will do concrete just for the pillars, so I'm not sure. We don't have any mills per se.
So you were figuring put
There's,
concrete in there?
yeah, that's got an asphalt type.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier.
Because you're looking at 4,500 square feet.
And I mean, it's not gonna have anything heavy in this. 4 or 5 inches.
Everything you can be that generator, that one trailer, is heavy. That'd be the heaviest thing you probably ever.
Which are
The one that came from Stafford, that Dad always had over behind his unit, that had the cots and everything. Yeah, that's a big old heavy trailer. It's almost,
It'll be about 20 20,000.
That's part of
I remember
it.
I all think flat work squats a board for squat.
Well, actually,
Air brakes,
there's
they're
plenty of room
I
in
think
the
we could
trailer.
take the cost of
God.
that.
almost there is heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's like, no, it's, and it's on the generators on top of the wheels.
it's 91,000.
Just so you
Because then we transfer that oil, it's 91,000. So I'm pretty sure we take that out of capital.
Are you talking a wood frame structure?
I would think steel, a steel curving structure, like we have down there with our insulation. Well, basically, like, do something for this. And that way, stuff not off. But we could, we'll couple contractors and come up with some options. We'll look at both.
Get a bid from QSI. Give it, they're the ones that allow us to do it.
So what's the height?
I think ours is 12 or 14 on the shop.
So the openings would be big enough to put the mobile command in there.
Yeah, if need be, if it is, we need to do that, but I mean, I would think, I think we're gonna have space either in the fire department or in that ambulance that, where that trailer was, so that we'll get that building now.
My intentions are to leave that red truck either, I've talked to Misty about putting it in the spare ambulance bay, leaving it inside there. And then moving, once we get room in the fire station, put the mobile command in. So we wouldn't necessarily have to put it in the new storage.
I don't like stuff sitting outside.
Nicely,
Like, yeah,
easy, did.
he did not do, so.
You'll talk to them from that.
Oh, he did a good job.
He did.
He came back. Yeah.
Take your 3 days.
Oh, Saeed, he also put a star building.
Will you put some skylights on the side or up on the bottom one? I don't like skylights on the roof.
We've definitely put options in before. I mean, at some point, that stuff weathers, the hailstones go through it.
On my last couple, I've just had to put 2-foot skylights on the side, on the top of the wall, toward they're not on the roof. And I'm not long enough where somebody can break out again. Whatever.
Well, so, I mean, if the guys going in there, they won't take that. This is fine. Hopefully, we're not taking that away that much. Okay. Anything else? How to work on this? Okay.
Because I think that would work sort of sometime.
All right.
So everything had lined out. Seeing them into it.
Yes and no. Slowly.
It's nice now that it's the slow time of year for you, when you have a long time.
Early mornings, late evenings.
Yeah. We appreciate it, Mark.
Yep.
Am I not right now? Oh, go ahead.
Can I make a motion to approve the minutes of March 20th?
Second. Second to approve the minutes for the March 2nd. 20th. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes.
And while I have that, I make a motion we accept the tax roll correction.
A motion is second to approve the tax rate corrections. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Do you have something for us,
Come
Pam?
on, Caroline.
Let's do this.
Come on.
Hold on.
I move that we increase Marshall Sanders stipend from $500 to $1,000.
I'll second.
We've got a motion is second to increase Marshall Sanders' stipend from $500 to $1,000 a month. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
What's that? Okay. Okay. Maybe she got that letter.
That's the main thing. If there's any further questions about the,
Did Robert, did you?
oh,
You're so skinny back there, I couldn't even see you.
that's a nice way of putting that, because I didn't.
So you just tweak this a little bit from the previous
We put it on
draft?
letterhead. Changed any wording, did we?
Nothing's changed.
No.
And this is just in
I think
support
I
of the
think it-
grant.
Mhm.
So this is a grant to USDA that we would use to further develop the incubator building and start our actual program here. Fundamental things that we're asking for in the grant are some remodeling costs to put proper bathrooms in here and section off some additional office space. Offset some of our salary costs for the funding year. We would pay a contract to a company called Flex Job that will help us filter through the range of online remote opportunities there are and do some job coaching for individuals to keep us prepared for position to do another grant that would help us develop this in other parts of the county, like staff and a lot of what next.
I'll make a motion, we sign this letter of support to the Grant Review Committee of the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
Second. There's a motion and a second to sign the grant report.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Better sign it. Above or below?
Above.
So I was doing a grant report for the Sunflower Foundation, which contributed money to the grocery store. And one of the things that we had talked about as an intended impact of the project was general economic growth. So I went through and looked at the sales tax rolls for the city of St. John, and I wondered, and it actually just occurred to me while I was sitting there to kind of explore this at a county level too. So in the city of St. John, the sales tax collected, 1% sales tax in 2017, the very first year that it was in effect for the full $70,000. So in 2015, the year of the construction of the grocery store, we collected $185,000. And then first 2 months of 2019, we collected almost $25,000. So I think we're on track for around 150.
And that's just the 1%.
That's just the 1% of the city of St. John. And where there might be a little bit of a, skew in that calculation is in 2017, even though the sales tax was to be collected for that full year in January 1. I think there was some forgiveness allowed to businesses that hadn't started collecting it, so they may not have truly collected all of the rate intended to do in the first 3 months or whatever. But, I don't know, but anything the county would have collected would have been in effect all along. You wouldn't have had that same kind of skew in 2017. So I don't know, I'm just kind of
View that properly.
yeah, I don't know. Nice to
How much does the county give us?
1%.
I don't know the dollar figures.
That's the same as that. It should be. 1%.
Well,
Except ours.
It would
is
also
county.
it's
include.
countywide,
Yeah.
so Saint,
Right.
roughly speaking, I believe St. John represents a third of the commerce, Stafford represents a third of the commerce, and the rest of the county represents a third of the commerce. Roughly, I think.
St. John, whatever, the county would be about the same.
Okay. So I think all goes back into the general fund, right?
You have to ask them. Okay, I really don't know.
Nate,
I
all
don't
she
have enough
does
time
is
keeping
collect,
my world going.
all she does is collect hunting fee license.
Yeah, and that's such
That's
a profitable thing.
I don't know, and this is, I hope, more in the county clerk area, when you budget for something that is uncertain, more so than like property tax, how does that work?
The auditors do it. They figure it off of last year's and kind of options this.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not an exact science. She just projects what, either more or less, what we hope, and go off of that. I really don't have a lot to do with revenues. I'm just worried about the expenses. Which we won't start heading into. But, yeah, you had talked to me on that about the tax part of it.
Well, I hope there's, I guess we can always do a little bit more if you're interested, but I hope there's at least a little bump.
I would think we would have to.
Yeah.
I just don't know where to find it. Yeah, I'm sure she can.
And I think one of the other things follow up on, because I had said that there could possibly be someone here in March. The department I was going to kind of escorting around to take a look at the area around here, and I have not heard anything about that. So. Anything I do, we're still interested in
Okay.
potentially meeting.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Rob. You ready?
Do you have some?
Oh, I got some.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I guess.
Hot seat.
On the hot seat.
So you had some excitement last Saturday night. Great band.
Oh, that was Monday.
Monday.
Daytime, Monday day.
Amy Collins had caught me about a month ago, and I forget to say something to you about her. She had asked me, you know, she said, she understands you guys are going to put in a shooting range out there at Old Sandy Lane. And I said, you know, that's kind of the thought process. And she said with the 4-H, they have like a ongoing archery program. There's been some people, some of the schools have done shoot plays for skeet shooting, and then 4-H is getting into this pellet pistols, or no, not like pellet rifles.
Okay.
Shooting.
Your rifle.
And she was wondering if you guys had a shooting range out there, if they could schedule with you to where I would assume that, you know, if they had 4-H day or the sponsors, they could go out there, you know, and do bow shooting or, you know, some of this other
We could probably
shooting.
set something up, but it's still, we don't have any dirt yet.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Bill to do his clean through the deal. Once he does, I tried talking to him, he's good dirt, but he wouldn't.
Yeah.
But,
But if you would want to say
Yeah,
something, because
yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of following in the deals. And,
okay.
you know, she was saying, well, can we get you guys to leave one of the buildings because we might need to store targets and stuff? I would say if they need the building, they ought to just get their own sturdy built building, because us leaving a huge rat infested building out there for them to store 3 targets.
I was
is
never
not
in
really
that
good.
building just the other day, and actually I thought, well, maybe it could still be used. I mentioned putting a metal shipping container on that
Yeah.
slab, and if we put anything in it, it just would end up like rodents and everything else that's full of.
But you're planning on leaving that concrete slab?
I would like to
would
put
be
that
the-
slab and then put a smaller shipping container like they have, and that way we could put all of our target gear in there, our extra pop-ups, electrical cord so we could run the lights at night, so we could run from the pole that we need. I was looking at the pole, in time we'll have to have a plug-in of some sort, but we could run cords easier than having an underground line, or cheaper for like overhead lighting and night lighting for night shoots and things like that. We need that a little long, so we need something on the slab that would disappear and walk off.
Yeah.
And the building's full.
Yeah.
maybe that's what they need to do too.
Yeah.
But,
But
Maybe they need to do too.
if they're
yeah,
on
the that's
The slab would be big enough for 2 of
to
them.
be big enough for 2 of them.
yeah. But if you stop by and at least
Talk to him.
mention to her, and maybe if it's a dual project, we can motivate them.
I just had one for the Russian.
Yeah.
Deal with it when you get there, when you get there.
I'm assuming that probably sometime when they're gonna clean out ditches or something like that, there's gonna be more blow sand with debris.
Yeah,
That's probably what they're gonna use.
out there and pile up and so on. I've got, yeah, we did from the farm out by Bonnie had a bunch of herbicide that we could build with the basing and everything up the dirt behind it, so it doesn't float down onto our truck. Onto the ground. Base build, what's the next out of the field?
So will you just put up one dirt berm, or will you kind of make it?
It's so
Wings
protected
coming
by
up.
the trees. I wouldn't mind having some wings, saying we get like 30, 40 feet across and then some wings coming up. And still leave a lot of that open area there, but it's got such a windbreak right there. We wouldn't have to have a full wing berm.
Yeah.
I would say probably make it like a 3-sided square, 30, 40 feet if we could. And we'd still leave it all open so we could come in and do whatever we want, fire lines and so on. But with all the tree protection, we have everything from the north and west covered.
How tall of a berm do you think you want to build?
I would say probably have to go 12 to 15 feet probably. We should get a little bit different, but once it gets dump there just to keep piling it up. It was like, when they started dumping it, it was like they had put it to get behind the trees to make sure they can pile it up. I mean, they have access behind the trees anyway itself, so it's not against the trees. That's what I'm looking at.
I got most.
I was looking at those
I had
like,
two.
about 8 or 9
I've
loads
had
of
a couple
dirt.
people mention that to me, I was like, oh, yeah. When are we gonna do that?
And I've mentioned it a few times.
So you try to run the ties up 2 or 3?
Probably
foot?
2 or 3 foot.
Just
Just
something like
on
that.
the front and just maybe come up on the side just a little bit, just so we don't have to wash out down into the middle of it. But then we'll work on our back rest what we set our targets on.
So you stack those up and then grab some rebar down through?
Probably rebar or something like that. Do something to hold it in place. Or old grater blades. You see that would actually, on both sides, he's got old worn out grater blades. If you just push it down with the backhoe or whatever else, and have it hold everything tight too. That bridge one's would be ideal. You could stack them all out these ties and steel, but it's pretty slow. It's not gonna last a long time. But I don't know if you guys will most of that's it. By the time he gets it,
Loose,
by the time he gets it, it's done. That should be good. And I mentioned to Marshall, we were talking about communication during storms. I'm gonna talk with him and see if maybe we can come up with a few firefighters that go well. I've been in a position where there've been so many out that,
You remember when
That
I
I-
got crazy?
yeah, I was right in the middle of that and couldn't get a hold of me because of everybody talking about storms.
I know you
And we put people in danger. I'm not gonna do that, and I don't get great picture of people. I have a license, and I'm sorry, but if you wanna sit there and say, hey, look at this cloud over here, that's not important.
We listen to that on the scanner. You know, that's about the only time we have the scanner. And I know there one time you had one fire spot or storm spotter that you'd see at least 6 to 8 tornadoes every storm.
And he wasn't a weather spotter or something, just went to the class and decided to, this was the same one I think called in dirt devils as tornadoes, or that I've had to verify over the years is, they won't get allowed to. They might have a radio for their department, but as far as being on the weather, no. I get all those spots there real fast. Especially seeing the danger.
How's tax still coming, Mike?
Maybe publish next week.
Somebody had asked,
Rob's been out serving papers and
We've got-
people been coming in and paying. I think we're down to less than 40.
I've had a lot of people laugh at me because I served trees
Or dead people.
on the property and nowhere building, no people there to serve, so we attacked them to the trees. I did with a stapler.
somebody had asked me, they can come in up till the day before the sale, right? But then they still have to pay the title fees that we got and the $250 you guys.
Court costs.
Okay. But they can't.
By waiting, they're incurring extra costs.
But by the day of the sale, they can't come in and pay the day of the sale, the day before.
Rob and I, we all talked, we had a little powwow and we decided 5 o'clock the day before is the cutoff. I don't want
We've
people
had one come
coming
in
into the
first
sale's
thing in
gonna
the
probably
morning,
be
trying to take
And
and
10 in the
Joe
morning
used
and I
to
don't
let
want
him
people
come
coming in
in
at
the
9:30 saying,
Yeah.
I paid.
And that was a mess.
Yeah, that's what I told everybody that's asked about, I said the day
Yeah.
before.
Well, don't wait.
It
Don't wait
was
till
a
the last
mess
minute.
when
I think
he
I
let
mentioned
him
after everything
come in.
is
So
gone.
what's the date of the sale?
I don't know yet.
We're working on that. I mean, what?
But he's gonna be gone.
I'm gonna be gone at the end of April. I leave on like 27th. Hopefully get it, if we can't do it, we get it done before then, I hope.
We'll try.
And then I'll be back after 5th or 6th, something like that.
I'm May.
Sooner we get done, sooner.
Well, and you guys have we all had conference that last week of April.
Yeah.
Not that, what I need to be.
30th through the 2nd. Second.
Yes.
April 30, May 2nd.
Yeah, mine's the 30th through the 3rd. So,
I'll let Mary check.
It's not even done.
We just have
We just
cards all in stuff.
But-
Down with.
the dough trade up there, Trickle's got to here. So. If was 9 arrests when we left, and we got a few more. It's still not, it's in the first page, there'll be more.
They read off names this morning on the Greyland radio station.
Good.
And there was a land.
No
relation.
relation. We established that yesterday. No relation.
9?
That we saw.
So was it a lab or just
No, it was-
distributing?
Distribution.
Bob makes him real mad.
Really?
I mean, you had to be a week.
He really makes us real mad.
And she was mad.
Because you arrested her?
Yeah.
No.
Let's put it that way. That's,
I even had game warden involved.
What was that?
Had him working with us.
Not going.
No. One up to one.
Just for an extra hand or
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
some
because-
game where the deals going on?
When you're doing something like that, and there was 5 houses, we had,
Oh, you guys did like a simultaneous?
yeah, at 11 o'clock, we had every house at the same time. Because all these people were running together.
Yeah.
So it was all hit at one time. And one was in Elwood, 4 were in Great Bend, different parts of town, and it takes,
One
at the
and
bare minimum, I would say, I'd like 6 or 7 at each house.
Yeah.
Because you never can tell what you run into, because that's, you have to leave people outside, front, back to cover, and then when you go inside, you run into 2 people, which we did at our house, that takes care of 2 of us, and that only left 2 more officers to check the house, so we were a little short. Ours is a smaller group, but I would say it takes like 7 people at least to every house, if not more. Some of the houses, they had more officers because of more people about it. So there were probably 30 of us or so, all scattered around.
I've heard of Jim Fountain, Reno County Sheriff years ago, Jim Fountain. He said he knew he didn't have the stuff to go in and search it, so he just get a bunch of officers to circle his house. He said you could just hear the sewer system. He said, I cleaned out a lot of rooms.
Yes, as a matter of fact, but our guy that we arrested, his hands were wet. He was, he was flushing stuff as we were going, he was cramming it in. But that's okay, they already got him on by, so he was selling stuff out of the house. So it's just more drugs than want to get over.
Is there anything else?
No.
Guess we'll adjourn.